Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns with me, Bardon. We are going to continue on here. Okay, so we want to catch up with Dr. Holmes, or I think he's going to evade us. Okay, so we've got some of these guys. Some of the patients have been let out. Okay, so things are going to get a bit hairy, I think. Let's move here. Oh, I kind of did a big slide there, didn't I? Oh, wow. Something happened with that. Go there. Shoot him. Oh, missed. Okay. Let's come here. Attack him. He's gone. Go attack him. Then put you there. Now be shooting them. Ow. Okay, good. He's going for my guard. We should move on. The Decon begins speaking as soon as you approach. Holmes must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things, but only by further breaking them can they be remade. And someone must break you. Yeah, not gonna happen, buddy. Okay. I want to get the rest of my crew. I think we need to take... Fortunately, we need to take this guy out. Yeah, pretty sure. So... 10 damage. Okay, it's done. There. Up. Sure, we can't go in there, so just come over here. So the pup's gonna go up in here. Hey there. Let's get you forward. Right. Bring you here. Eyesight blocked. That's not good. Go there now. Okay, so someone down there as well. Uh-oh. Stop that. Go there. Okay. You're not having the best times, are you? Get you there. Just end. Okay, missed again. Okay, she hit. Nice. Going here. Unstable. Okay, they're not people we need to too much about. Here. Move you forward. To there. Ow, did that much. Oh, one is coming down. 2. Nice. You come back here. Review as quickly as you can. No. Is that you? Shoot you. Don't think there's anything in there. So you just come back out. Back up just a little bit. Right, that's it. Let's finish you. Missed, and then try again. Missed again. But she will take you out. Okay, she can back off. Start around the corner. Ex-surgeon. Okay. So knocked. She's actually away as well. So let's just end. Okay, 2 of them there. Bloody damn. Nice. As far as here. Missed. That guy. Oh, again. Okay. The other one, so there. Finish him. Oh, not quite. Okay. Well, now finish him. There we go. Surgeon R contains the gate key. Okay. Interesting. smell of rotting flesh is immense, and then remains stagnant. Nothing else we can do there, so start moving it back this way. Just got the key. Okay. There. There. Go in there. Good. Gate. From another intercom, Dr. Holmes continues. Someone once told me that I was a broken thing, but he also said I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down so I could put myself back together again. And I did, but only after I broke him. I could remake you as well. What wonderfully twisted thoughts must churn in a mind such as yours. But I'm more inclined to use you for parts. Okay. Let's get you in cover. This guy's got a problem. Not you too close. Bring it to there for now. Okay. So up there. And you wait. Need you to go. So fiddly. There. Well, see how. Target is blind, they cannot see or attack the target. The last 2 rounds. Oh, she needed 2 rounds. Shit. Okay. Let's use this. There you go, buddy. Might do some damage. Oh, it is. It's done. Right side of the map. Start moving forward. Okay, go. Nice. You're a little further behind than I'd like it to be. Oh, beautiful. Stone. Excellent. Okay. Do it around this way. There beside her. So I'll go there. There. There's something there for us to get as well. Action points upgraded. +1 action points. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Cool. Oops. Go grab whatever's there. The Trivia player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Okay, insert and play back video number 1. Got some cut-out chips in last week. Tried them out on the patients with violent flashbacks, hoping it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all their psychotic break triggers were blocked. Ms. Yuskin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. The trivia player, okay, next, number 6. I was walking to the organ grinder downtown and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mercurial's lab with a Persona Fix chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some SimSense re-release of a Mercurial live show, but it gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience, I'm perfectly set up to be a Bunraku fixer. But if I can find a supplier for Persona Fix chips, I can sell full service Bunraku. Even program the behavior trees. Okay, how about number 8? Found the buyer for the first Bunraku. A man in the Barons offered me 20,000 new yen for the female. For the female troll I've been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says he can put me in touch with some more buyers if I'll accommodate special orders. These Warrens' lives are already over anyway. The least they could do is line my pockets. Okay, and then that's that. Right, so start moving on. Okay, here we go. Right, on to the next part. Before you is a medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluids spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines, enduring horrific experiments. Subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You chased Holmes to his lair, just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper. The elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. Are we really going to end it, though? That's the question. Okay. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but this is also a rare chance to get a word in on the good doctor, who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one. A fine specimen indeed. We won't know how this ends, so let's get to it already. Patience, patience. We're not done here yet. I have one last examination to conduct. Pitzel, subdue them. Okay, so it's gonna be somebody huge, I guess. Hard mage and a surgeon. Okay. So we're gonna go there. Then to you. Here. I want you there. And come here. Okay. And oh yes. Ow. Or would have been ow. Had missed. 12 damage, okay. Okay, so they're giving him a lot of accuracy. So he needs to be taken down quickly. Very quickly. Let's do that. By missing. Okay, good. Now you're gonna give him blindness. Okay, good. See. Powerful magic bolt ignores normal armor. Targets with willpower. Let's use that. Damage. What is that? Oh, that's something we can use apparently. Use this. What's it do? It's using on you. Now let me check again. Increase target's movement by 2 for 3 rounds. Is that on you then? Can't you do anything right, Itzel? Okay. Extra accuracy. So we're gonna go after you. Let's see. Physical death, passive unarmed damage increased by 4. Unarmed damage increased by. Okay, let's do that. Ourselves. You're gonna do more damage by punching him. Punch again. To move away. Let's see. Increase target's armor. That on yourself. Okay. After him. Slow him down. Then shoot this guy. Missed, okay. Ow. Okay. Finish you. And start laying into you. this guy. Oh, excellent. Get him. You get your mage Jew on. Yes, okay. His turn. Punch. She's doing something we probably don't want her to do. To be covered in that. Keep punching you. Down. Good. Nice. Okay, let's talk to him while he's dying. Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to this mortal coil for a few moments more. This is a place of broken things. I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling towards a workbench across the way. She was playing both of us. Then with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Okay. He's done. Right, so we got evidence here. Holmes' workbench falls somewhere between corner slab and medieval torture device. It is decorated in the many colours of death and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with unleafed pages. The other is a pocksec, its small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheaf of paper, held closed with a tied length of surgical tubing. Let's investigate the workspace. The bench is clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints as well as skeletal traction mechanisms. At its table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies, or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Okay, let's skim the journal. Leafing through the pages, you find few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuffed in the last few pages is a copy of a disinterment order from a local cemetery, with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Okay, let's check the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watt's name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several others who may have shared in the same fate. There is also a large sum of new yen, which can easily be transferred to your account. Okay, then let's examine the rolled sheet of paper. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of the human female form, rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be the blueprint for making Holmes' very own monster. Okay. There's nothing else we can do there. It's fine. Let's look around though. So I guess we got to summon something from there. What about back here? Can't get in there. Doesn't seem to be anything there. Okay, let's move on. Okay, do that. Male Bunraku and female Bunraku, yes. His chip knot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips Innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Well, hello there. Did you come to play? Oh, thanks. I just want to know what's going on. Forget him. I'll tell you anything you want. I'll do anything you want. I'll be your little playmate, by her name. She's assembled in a standard config, face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You'd need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she's had done. Okay. That's those guys done, so let's see what's here. Got a persona fixed chip wiper, okay. Use the chip eraser on the Maraku. Let's erase Holmes' programming. His eyes focus and his hands race slowly to touch his head wound. The fingers come away, wet and sticky. Panic twitches at the corner of his mouth as he surveys the room. First you, then the girl, then down to his own body, which is no longer his. Sweet Jesus! What did he do? What am I? He begins weeping, his body racked in great, inconsolable, heavy, heaving sobs. Okay, and then apparently she doesn't get to say anything. Right, well, let's get out of here. There doesn't be anything around there, so I guess we're just leaving. As you approach the exit, you realize that Shannon lingers quite a few steps behind. Looking back, you see that she is half-turned, looking pensively towards the horror show of Holmes' lab. Finally, fixing your eyes on her, she faces you, raises her head in a proud, almost defiant manner. We have done much good here tonight. We have removed 2 vile creatures from this world, and so ended a growing shadow that cast upon the city. Our paths crossed and joined, and we did this thing together. But now here our paths must divide. You saw what I saw. This isn't over yet. No, it won't be over for some time to come. A distant cry of pain echoes down from somewhere above, and the young shaman pauses to listen to the tortured sound. There is still more work to be done for both of us, but what must be done differs for each of us. I came here to find justice for my brother, and that has been done. His spirit can now find rest, but there are other victims of the river, both alive and dead, who still struggle to be at peace. Many of them are here in this place, filling the halls with their torment. I cannot leave them behind. But the spirits have something else in store for you, a different path. You must finish what you've begun. You must confront the first evil that fostered the one we have just ended. There's no way I can change your mind? I'm afraid not, but thank you. Because of you, my brother's killer has met swift justice, and justice of the only sort such a man as Holmes deserves, death. I will now set to the task of healing those he has left behind. For every madman we face here tonight, there are a dozen innocent souls crying out in need. The spirits of the departed will also need help in passing, or else I fear they may become like those we met in the hangar. They all deserve my help. And what about Lone Star? They can't be far behind. When they enter that room back there, they will have no thought other than thoughts of promotion. With the Ripper in hand, my brother will be forgotten, along with all the other victims. But so too will I. They will not be a problem. Whether that's true or not, Shannon's confidence and very presence seems capable of making it true. Good luck to you, Soda Pop. I hope you can find the same justice for your friend that I found for my brother. I appreciate that, and good luck to you. Okay, you're about to transition? Yep, we're happy enough with that. The ride back to Seamstress Union is quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper, the man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends aching to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union, in all its decadent, seedy glory, materializes between swipes of its overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. Okay, and for now, our next move is going to be to end the video. So I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button there on the right, or checking out some other videos here on the left, or perhaps you might even share with some friends.